We just had a huge announcement in the world of new LEGO movies. Apparently, Keanu Reeves is going to star in a live-action animated hybrid LEGO movie, and this movie will be directed by Josh Cooley, the director of Toy Story 4, which means this is a reteam of Keanu Reeves and Josh Cooley, because Keanu Reeves was Duke Kaboom in Toy Story 4. Josh Cooley also directed Transformers 1, which I am still yet to see, but everybody's always saying that that movie is great and that more people should have saw it. There's no plot details on what this will be just yet, but I'm a little bit suspicious that this might be the live-action Ninjago movie. That was announced back in 2024, and we only knew the writers up there, which were Dan and Kevin, who were behind much of the original run of Ninjago. This is directly a director announcement with no writer announcement, and I'm like, that would make sense because there's been 5 other LEGO movies announced that have directors attached to them. There was the one from July 2023, which is Aaron and Adam Nee's film. I'm not even familiar with these directors. Apparently they did The Lost City as their most prolific film, which I didn't see, but I heard was trash. Jake Kasdan, who directed a lot of films I don't really care about in hindsight, but I still gotta see the Dewey Cox Story, which apparently is great. Patty Jenkins is directing another film. She did Wonder Woman, which I liked Wonder Woman when it came out. Wonder Woman 2 she also did, which was trash. And she did Monster, which apparently is good, so who knows that one. Joe Cornish directing another one, which he did Attack the Block, which I heard was really good. Co-wrote The Adventures of Tintin. And keep in mind, this is not even covering all the writers attached to these, which is another mess in itself. Yeah, a lot of varying quality of writers behind this. And then there was one more film that was announced last year, which was called Inner Child, which is directed by James Morosini, who did I Love My Dad, which was a very weird indie film, but like, this is probably the most excited I am out of all of these films because that was like a cringe comedy and that's my type of comedy. So if we have a weird indie film director, writer who did a cringe comedy behind a LEGO film, to me, that piques my interest more than, say, Jake Kasdan or Patty Jenkins, who have been doing blockbuster slop recently. Alright, so anyways, we don't know if this is going to be that live-action Ninjago movie, but again, there's no directors that have been announced attached to that. So I have to imagine it's that or a completely other project, but it seemed like with that one having writers to it, that would be the most likely. And then Keanu Reeves. Yeah, Keanu Reeves, I love. I mean, who doesn't love Keanu Reeves? But his acting can be a little rough here or there. I'm sick of live-action remakes. That's why I'm not really interested in this one. I mean, I'm not a huge Ninjago fan, but you could take anything and make a really interesting thing out of it. I thought the Ninjago movie was fine, but a lot of fans didn't like that because of how inaccurate it is. But live action remakes just kind of spit in the face of like the animated originals that they're based off of, and I can't see this doing much different. Apparently it's a hybrid though, so I don't know if they're going to do stop motion. I don't know if it's going to be animated like, say, the other LEGO movies. Hopefully animated better than piece by piece, because looking back at piece by piece, the animation style of that is much less interesting than the brick film pseudo replication that the original LEGO movies had. So let me know what you think of this announcement in the comments below. Are you excited for this new Keanu Reeves and Josh Cooley LEGO movie? Do you think it's going to be the Ninjago movie like I do? Subscribe here for more LEGO news and commentary, and I'll see you later. Peace out.